I the asshole for ruining my girlfriend's plans for when she goes into labor? So the original post was removed by moderators in AITAH. However, there is a post in advice. I believe it's the same one. So this one's titled differently. Girlfriend claimed I ruined everything for when she goes into labor. A bit of backstory. My girlfriend is pregnant and due in September. In May, I found out she had started using nicotine pouches during her pregnancy. She had quit a year before. She promised me she would stop immediately, but a month later I found more boxes, used pouches in her bags, and a receipt showing she had bought more right after promising to quit. We fought and she didn't take responsibility. She claimed her midwife told her it was better than her stressing during pregnancy, which a doctor friend confirmed is false. She said she will keep using them and would quit 5 weeks before the due date and tell me every time she took a pouch until then. During that period, she was taking at least 4 a day. She now claims she has quit 7 weeks before the due date, though I found some pouches afterwards. I decided to trust her again. On to the issue now. Yesterday, we visited the hospital to see delivery rooms. The 7th floor has nice rooms with a view. The 1st floor is more basic, but has better equipment for monitoring the baby. She wants the 7th floor. At a meeting with her midwife, I clarified whether anyone had said nicotine pouches were safe and wanted to ask about the risks associated with it. Since she had claimed to my girlfriend it was safe, I wanted her to calm my nerves. The midwife said she had never said that and seemed genuinely shocked. Then my girlfriend said it was actually the ultrasound technician who said that. The midwife said hospital guidelines require her to deliver on the 1st floor if she has been using the pouches, so the baby can be properly monitored. The more specialized equipment for monitoring babies that are at risk are on the 1st floor. I agree, the baby's safety must come first. After this, my girlfriend started crying and blamed me, saying I ruined her birth plans. Of course, I didn't know that hospital protocol says she needs to deliver on the 1st floor if this is the case, so it's not like I did it on purpose. Also, knowing what I know now, I'd also prefer to have the baby there if it's safer for it. Anyways, my girlfriend is mad at me because I ruined her plans for delivering the baby. Am I the asshole?
Not a fucking chance. This is messed up. So, nicotine pouches should not be used during pregnancy. There is no safe level of nicotine exposure for a developing fetus, and all types of nicotine products, including nicotine pouches, can lead to serious health problems for both the mother and the baby, such as increased risk of preterm delivery, low birth weight, and sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. Health organizations strongly advise total abstinence from all nicotine during the pregnancy to protect the fetus's development, especially the brain.
Yeah. It's crazy also because he says that she quit a year ago. Why would she start up again?
I don't think
pregnancy?
She did quit.
Yeah.
I don't think she did. I think she just hit it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is probably like
sorry, but maybe like the stress of pregnancy got to her if she had quit.
Maybe. I feel like this can be like a common misconception, like nicotine packs are okay because you're not smoking, but it's still obviously a nicotine intake.
Nicotine, is still an intake, and it's still an addiction, and it's still not good for your body.
Exactly.
Like, isn't what makes smoking in like so bad is the added chemicals and the nicotine that they add to the cigarettes to make it addicting?
Exactly.
Because there's people who like smoke like natural tobacco, like they make their own cigarettes and like of natural tobacco, and that's not as bad as the chemical induced cigarettes that are manufactured for you to be addicted.
Yeah. I've never smoked ever. Like I've never tried a cigarette before, but I would imagine it's probably hard to like become pregnant after being addicted for nicotine for like so many years.
Yeah, because it's a stress reliever.
And you just have to like go cold turkey. Like you can't wean yourself off. Like you have to just stop. Like that Google article is saying. Like you can't, like there's no amount of intake. Like you just can't do it at all. So I imagine and I sympathize for those who probably like have this addiction, because addictions are hard, obviously, and like to go like cold turkey for like 9 months must be hard.
It's hard for sure. Yeah.
But I do think like, I don't know, it has to be like a mind over matter thing. Like you have to be strong for your baby. This is not something that is like you can even question. I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe you could have just like she could have told her husband about this and like this issue that she's having, and maybe there could have been other ways that she can like relieve
stress. Maybe he could have gave her more massages. Yeah,
like I don't know, anything. Like maybe like distractions. Like if she's saying like, babe, I really am craving a cigarette right now, like maybe they could have come up with something to relieve that. I don't know.
If they had communicated and talked about it and like went through other options.
Exactly.
For like, okay, what's stressing you out? Why do you feel like you need this? What can we do to rectify? What can we do to like ease stress on you? Like, what can we do for this, for X, Y, and Z?
I'm sure there's other people also like who have gone through this. Like there has to be. So I don't know, probably other resources, like maybe talking to your doctor about it too, instead of like lying about it.
It's tough, but I don't think that's any excuse to
I agree.
Not figure out a solution.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going to bring another life into the world and potentially could cause issues for that baby. Like I just, it's not, I don't know, fair, I guess.
Yeah. All of that to say, I think up until this point though, she's not proving us that she is a good person, because she is still prioritizing her own comfort and benefits above the baby. She's like, I don't want the first floor. I want the one with a nice view and comfort.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, dude, you put your baby in harm's way because of your addiction.
Exactly.
And now you still don't want to do anything to help that baby.
A lot of red flags going off here in the long term of this relationship.
Yeah. So OP posts some clarifications and an update. Actually, before that, I'm going to say the top comment. To be honest, she won't notice her surroundings at all once the contractions kick in. First floor, floor 7, supermarket, car park, it won't matter to her at all. And yeah, I guess that's not really the issue here, though. Like, I feel like in my head, OP has more issues here.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a red flag. That person, that mother of your children will never put the children above her own needs. And that's terrible.
Yeah. And then she also lied about who lying. Said what. Like, it was an actual mistake. No, I think that was a lie.
Yeah. Okay. The update says, a lot of people are mentioning nicotine patches, but what my girlfriend was using were nicotine pouches. It's a tobacco product popular in Scandinavia. Small pouches placed between the lip and gum that deliver very high doses of nicotine. They're addictive and not meant for someone who never smoked.
Oh my God. So they're not even like nicotine patches that you put on your arm to help you
get over the addiction.
Stop smoking and getting over the addiction. It's a different kind of thing. It's like doing something instead of smoking, like a small pouch that you place between the lip and gums that deliver high doses of nicotine. That's crazy.
Not meant for someone who's never smoked.
That's crazy.
That means it's like a high dosage.
It's not meant to like wean you off of smoking. Mm-hmm. It's its own thing.
Here's the situation. She's been ignoring my texts and still hasn't come home. She's angry with me. I went to where she is staying now and managed to have a short convo with her before she slammed the door in front of my face. She said things like, quote, I know what I did was not great, referring to her using pouches. The baby is fine. I already quit, which she can't actually know. She used them for at least 5 to 6 months during the pregnancy. Quote, you took today's midwife meeting hostage and villainized me. But all I did was ask a single question after the midwife asked if I had any. I said, quote, my girlfriend told me a midwife/doctor once said it was fine for her to keep using pouches. Is that actually ethical to tell a pregnant woman? The midwife today said it sounded like bullshit, and she doubted anyone at the hospital would encourage nicotine pouch use in pregnancy.
Agreed.
The truth is, I do feel like my girlfriend is acting like a villain here. As harsh as that sounds, she's harming our baby and dismissing the risks while also lying to me. Some people suggested I track down the midwife/doctor who supposedly told her pouches were fine. I asked my girlfriend for her name, but she says she doesn't remember. I then asked her to check her text or calendar for the appointment info, since the hospital always sends SMS reminders. She claims she never got a message and didn't note it down, which I don't believe. I'll try calling the hospital myself to verify.
There's no point. She obviously
There's no
made this
point.
up.
It's very clear.
She's not going to track it down.
She's showing zero accountability. To those saying I made the wrong choice getting her pregnant, I agree. She's been great otherwise, but the pouches issue has shown me a completely different side of her. There have been a few red flags before, but nothing deal breaker worthy. She can be stubborn though. If we weren't expecting a baby, I'd probably leave. The lying and putting her needs above our kid is a deal breaker. But right now, I feel leaving would also hurt my son's future. She's already given him a bad start, and splitting immediately would just add instability. So I'm stuck between feeling betrayed and angry and feeling like I need to wait to see how she is after the birth before making big decisions.
No, I'm out on that, man. Like, I'm out on that.
I
Like,
kind of get it though. Like, you want what's best for your kid now. Like,
Oh,
now your priority is your kid.
the priority is my kid. I'm going for a court-ordered full custody. Yeah, I'm going for you put the kid in danger before he's even born.
Yeah.
So I'm
I do
trying
feel
to
like
get
he
a
would have
court
a good
order.
case.
For, absolutely.
Yeah.
For this is like the mom's being an alcoholic, essentially. Like you're addicted to a substance that's harming the baby. So I'm going to see what my options are. I'm getting a lawyer, and I'm going to see what my options are to get full custody.
Yeah.
That will be stability. If you can get full custody right out of the womb, there's your stability. Because if
That
you
is
try
true.
and balance this, you are literally going to be like walking across ice for instability.
Yeah, that is true. It's probably, I guess there is still that risk though of like, what if like for whatever reason, like the court gives her full custody? I don't
And
know.
it is what it is.
But then that's worse off for the kid. And that's, I think, what he's trying to avoid.
I guess. I don't know.
That's probably his mentality mindset right now.
Yeah,
So.
it's not an easy decision. That's tough for sure.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard.
Definitely. Right. Back to you.
All right.